what it is on PSN.
Oh, God. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Great Mr. Podcast. I'm John Holland.
Nick Trav.
This is Louis Hatcher.
And nigga, this is J Mall.
Hey, for you folks who are tuning into this live on a YouTube channel, welcome whenever they actually show up. And for those of you who may wonder why this podcast is a little bit awkward, it's because we are live streaming for the first time on our YouTube channel, and the shit's a little bit complicated. So,
It's about 3 seconds behind. I'm sitting there looking at myself in past tense.
It's more than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's well over 3 seconds. This is like 10 seconds?
yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever like unconsciously like pick your nose,
15
like, I wonder if anybody's seen that shit. Look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So we have to try really hard not to scratch our nuts, not to
I'm scratching my nuts.
to do some weird shit that we normally do.
Scratching my nuts, yo.
Scratching nuts is a given.
How do you
All the time.
all the time? I
I
found
figure I know
I'll be scratching nuts.
Yeah.
the older I get, I found myself just being more like open with it. Like I just be in the
the
middle of the
more-
store and I do
the
the
less
whole
you
tongue
care,
adjustment.
yes.
Yeah.
I found myself scratching nuts and
Hey,
pulling
man.
wedgies a lot more and a lot less giving a fuck more.
Pulling wedgies is still a little bit.
Nah,
I care about
man.
that because niggas is digging in your ass.
Well, I do.
Oh, there's a difference between pulling. You don't have to necessarily dig in your asshole to pull a wedgie.
I'm just saying, like most time when people notice you pulling a wedgie, that's a deep wedgie. You gotta get in there and get that shit out.
I do it slyly. I actually grab the side and I tug it both ways, and then, I mean, it's never been that deep and stuck.
That's too much work.
The worst is when you got a wedgie and then there's a little resistance pulling it out. That means you ain't clean your ass good.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, like that's never happened to you before.
Very
I
rare.
just said it's gross.
I mean, yeah, it should be a rare occurrence.
Very rare.
All right, there we go. I think we are finally moving a little bit of a different setup. So
This is an awkward setup.
yeah,
I feel like I gotta keep sitting like this the whole time.
the next time I'm gonna wear a tux so I can look fancy. But I'm gonna be hot as shit because this light's already pretty hot. Or maybe it's the alcohol that I'm drinking.
Next
Hey,
time,
what you drinking on?
Captain Morgan. It's been about 4 years since I've drank Captain Morgan.
Everybody drinking with me.
I mean, you can join the club.
Affirmative. I just ain't got nowhere to place my cup, so I gotta reach all the way the fuck back.
Put it down there.
Where's the?
Nah, man, I don't trust them dogs, man.
I mean, they've never done that.
I don't know.
They're picky when it comes to drinking. Now, eating your shit. If you had a brownie, I can totally understand. What were you about to ask, Nick?
Oh, I was gonna say where the Captain Morgan at, but I ain't gonna get up in a live podcast.
Nah, you can get up. We're still unprofessional.
Oh man, I messed up this whole shot and shit.
Nah, man. Just don't bump into
Just
the.
don't trip over shit.
Yeah, just don't trip over nothing.
It's a lot of
I've
crap.
tried to make it as
All
safe
right,
as
I'm
possible.
about to go get a cup then.
That's why I try to make myself comfortable as possible before the podcast started.
Nick's about to fuck this whole thing up.
Yeah. You know black. You know what happened.
Yeah. Oh God.
You
All right. Our stream health apparently looks unhealthy, or maybe it's just because I'm actually using our. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. We'll see.
Like I said, let's see what happens. This is the first time.
Yeah.
This is one watching, but that's probably us.
No.
Huh?
No. It's somebody just lurking.
Lurking? Well, whoever is lurking,
Say what's up.
what's cracking, lurking?
Anyways, what the fuck happened this week? I feel like I've been disconnected from the world.
You know what? There was something I was going to bring up. I cannot bring it up. It was something about politics. I hate to start off on a boring note with politics.
I got something to start off
What
with.
the, what, oh, go ahead. You got it.
Okay, if you can't remember, you
Down something
No,
bad
I
shit crazy.
No, I was about to say the Khan family. I was about to get on that.
Who?
Like shit.
Oh,
You heard about that?
yeah.
The parents of a deceased Muslim soldier who died for our country. Trump had some words for him. You didn't hear
Yeah.
about that?
Nah, I ain't hear about that.
Here's what I'm confused about. Like now everybody's thinking is like Trump has the right to defend himself and Trump got mad because the cons attacked him. But didn't y'all motherfuckers spend the entire RNC attacking Hillary Clinton? Like now all of a sudden y'all are in your feelings, but it was cool when y'all. I mean, literally the entire week of just slandering this woman, and one Muslim guy gets up there and hits you with some great ass points, and now you all up in your feels. 'Cause I don't understand the whole situation.
To me, it was expected because if you look at both the RNC and the DNC, both of them had their token characters, being that somebody that's not supposed to be there, that's speaking for their agenda in a sense. So DNC, we had the Muslim, quote unquote alleged terrorist parents, you know what I'm saying, speaking for against Trump. RNC had dude who was the sheriff from Wisconsin, black dude who was like Blue Lives Matter.
Oh, that nigga.
I forgot his fucking name. He Cornball brother, man.
Clark
something. Yeah.
Something Clark.
David Clark. That's it. David Clark. This dude's all like, Blue Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization, promoting hate and all this shit.
Black Lives Matter.
I bet.
Dude was straight.
I bet he's married to a white woman.
He is married to a white woman. That dude is straight.
He just hates his skin.
Uncle Ruckus in a badge.
I couldn't
Like,
beat him in a fight though.
you
That
hate
nigga
the
looked
skin.
intense. That nigga looked very intense though.
Yeah. Serious. So yeah, I think it's just one of the same. Both of them had their characters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Every single week, I feel more afraid of Donald Trump having the nuclear codes. If you can make that nigga mad off of just like Twitter beef,
Yeah.
just imagine what he'll do.
That nigga like nuke.
Yeah,
They're like, whoa, wait, what are you talking about? Nah, fuck that nuke.
I feel like he'll sneak into that underground shit in Wyoming and just hit mad buttons.
Yeah.
We got the best nukes, the best mushroom clouds, the best radiation.
If I was the president,
Nothing
I
will
would
live.
bomb North Korea.
Nah. You don't wanna do that.
You can't do that.
Didn't they declare war?
Lewis.
They do that every year though.
I was about to say, they declare war, I'll just bomb them like I was at war.
No, they did.
Lewis said that shit like that's some kind of innovative military strategy. Let's just nuke them.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we arguing with them?
Yeah.
Just knock them off the map. Why the
Because
fuck are we doing
they're not worth a bomb.
I feel like it'd be such a shock factor. I feel like if I was talking about everybody, like, yeah, I do. Everybody like, oh, you did it! We wasn't serious.
Oh shit!
Like, hey, now we gotta worry about them niggas no
He
more.
kept talking shit.
Yeah,
Like I'm a real nigga.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was challenging us, people.
North Korea is just
We can't-
a troll. That's all they
He
are.
like, we can't let as a big country get seen by all these other big countries getting pumped by little ass North Korea. Fuck that.
I do wonder where North Korea got the balls though. It was like, we go talk mad shit to the U.S.
They don't give a fuck.
Mad shit. They ain't gonna do nothing.
They're just a little scrappy niggas. Until we actually punch them in the face, they just gonna keep talking. That's just how it be.
I was gonna talk about shit. I was gonna talk about the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Them shit.
Shits.
It is a shit show. You remember?
I heard one of the council was like they told the athletes to pretty much close their mouth.
No, yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Like you remember back when whenever I was telling y'all about how polluted the water was,
Yeah.
and so basically like not only that, they've had pictures where it's just like the water is where the areas that they're having the paddling and the rowing and the swimming, the marathon swimming events, those waters are fucking polluted as shit, right? And yeah, like you said, like the officials are just like, hey, just close your mouths. Don't get no splash up whenever you're rowing and stuff. You might get sick. It's like, come on, man. It's to the point where I just wouldn't compete.
What's up, Cedric? Just want to say that real quick.
I love the fact that
Oh, it's Crack-a-lackin'. That's my cousin right there. That's my cousin.
Hey, Cedric, I sent you the email for the motherfucking fantasy football league, so get back at it.
Yeah, he's gonna get
you
on. He called me.
you got one day.
Exchange numbers and stuff.
Anyway,
Gotta
back
be on
to
it, man.
back to the Olympics. Like so much shit is going wrong. People are saying like the Olympic Village where the athletes stay is uninhabitable.
Mhm.
Like Lewis told me earlier, like the NBA players, they just fucking rented a cruise line and just gonna stay there the whole
On a
time.
cruise ship.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
They should.
Then like, but the Australians, like there's a bunch of Australian athletes. They were there already. A fire started right
Mhm.
during the fire drill. They fucking rooms got robbed. Yeah.
Do you think somebody
said that shit on
Yeah,
purpose.
I was like, you think somebody pulled that shit?
Hell yeah, somebody, I'm about to get this shit.
Like it's just so much shit is going bad, and it's like you had 4 years to prepare Brazil. What
I thought it was
the fuck?
more years than that. I thought it was like 8
Yeah,
years.
yeah, you had 8 years actually.
8 years,
Yeah,
yeah.
you had 8 years. I would say 4 years since the last one, but yeah, 8 years ahead of time.
Why does everybody do that? Like, why, like Russia did the same thing. Why does everybody wait to the last possible minute to start? Like, if I had 8 years, look, niggas built Pride in the summer at A&T. Why can't they get the same thing done over there? And why do they wait till like the year of to do it? I don't understand that.
That's because them rich people be bullshit. They get all that money. They start fucking buying shit that they don't supposed to be buying.
Yeah, and then they like, oh shit, we supposed to spend some of this money on Olympics.
On
They like,
this.
we got what? 6, 7 years. We cool. We good.
We got it.
But they were supposed to build like 8 water filtration plants, only built like 2. Like they did all kinds of shit wrong. Like they fucked up on service.
Because it's like the water got worse. That's the
Yeah.
thing that gets me.
That-
It'd be one thing if they didn't save up for it and they didn't build as many
Yeah.
dams like you said, but it just like it's progressively getting worse. At what point it's like,
It's-
okay, we are in a heap of shit, literally. What are we gonna do about it?
Not even just for the Olympics, but for your all good of your country. Clean that shit.
Yeah.
And like, not to mention, they found a dead body in the water, dude.
That don't
Like-
surprise me.
Dead body. It's like, come on, man. Clean.
I don't
your
know how
water.
the water athletes do it. I got you.
They probably can't do it either. They probably like, what the fuck?
You know, because that's their biggest thing. Like, the Olympics is the top of their sport. But I'd be like, got me swimming in some shit. Literally. Swimming in some fucking shit.
They
Know
had,
somebody gonna fuck up and open their mouth.
they had
Because it'll be fucking tired.
they had the private security firm, right? Hired for security for the Olympics. They had to fucking fire them because they were supposed to hire like 500,000 employees, something crazy amount of people. They had only got like 500 or something, some dumb low number. They had only hired at this point last week. It was like, come on, man, y'all got the Olympics next week and y'all ain't hired nobody to do security for the Olympics.
Yeah.
I really wanted them to cancel it. I mean, I didn't want to because I like watching the Olympics, but I really wanted I
To
don't
see
know.
if they would actually cancel.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the Olympics is off.
Nah,
Brazil
they don't
fucked up
cancel
too
it. That's
bad.
too much money.
Yeah.
What's this about Charlotte not hosting the NBA?
All-Star
All-Star
game.
They took that shit from them.
Yeah.
What happened?
Because of
Yeah,
that
'cause of that
law. That keeps
Oh yeah,
that
it was
keeps,
the training.
trainers out of the bathroom.
Training lives matter, yo.
All the trainees standing in the line.
Yo, what up? What up, really?
Hey, it's the
Oh, it's good.
It's
podcast.
cracking, man. Really, be hooked, hanging with us on the Overwatch
Yeah, man.
broadcast.
Yo.
So.
Really, what do you do? I'm joking. I'm just saying, yeah, you be on the podcast a lot. I'm just
I am trying to tweet out that we are doing this shit, but damn it, it's hard to find on the app. But continue talking amongst yourself and ignore me live stream as I sit here and try to figure this shit out.
I'm just trying to
Yeah, man. Like, that's a bad look from North Carolina. I feel kind of bad for them.
North Carolina's been losing this year.
Yeah, North Carolina
Yeah,
is
they have.
real
They're
hard.
losing a lot.
So where are they? Did they pick another spot?
Not yet. I think New Orleans is leading. for it.
Yeah, New Orleans is probably gonna be the place.
You know it's going back to LA soon, though.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy that shit. I didn't get to last time.
Hey,
Although I'll be married
Saturday.
by then. There you go. What's up, Tati? Glad you're able to make it in. I'm trying to accommodate. No, I don't want to open this in the app. I want to go to the damn thing.
Yeah, but
Either way, they fucking are real bad in the Olympics, and
Yeah.
they need to get their shit together.
Oompa,
Together.
oompa, oompa.
I mean, honestly, I would try to like
You need this more than Podbean?
do some kind of rule where
We're doing
like
this
I
every week
have
now.
like
Are we?
I have like an oxygen mask or something.
Even a really
They gotta have some kind of like
I'd be in a full
full
scuba outfit.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna slow you down. I'm safe though.
I'll be one of them old
I
school
ain't gonna
ones
get
with the big
sick.
ass metal helmet on. I'll be one of them shits.
That'd be sick though.
Beast, man. I had
Nigga
one
safe
damn
though.
assassin ski mask that just it covers all this right here.
And then, like I was just
You know.
telling you,
You know they're gonna get pink eye.
I get a
Yeah.
snorkel.
Yeah.
I get the biggest snorkel in the world.
Not to mention, they got the Zika virus down there in Brazil, so it's just all bad down
That's
there.
another one, man.
And then I was talking, I know this dude who been in America
What
for
I
like
think
a year,
Montreal.
a year or two.
What's up?
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, real quick.
Hey, yo, we're gonna come visit Canada and fuck shit up, yo.
Hey, because I'm unable to do this, can you guys retweet or share this share this broadcast? Because for whatever reason, I cannot get to it on my app, and my computer is the one that we're actually
Let me go ahead and
live streaming this
put it on
from.
my-
So I don't even know if it showed up on Twitter. Did it show up on Twitter? But appreciate you rocking with us since 09. I'm sorry, we're gonna stop interrupting this podcast because I know people who listen to this on actual pod be like, "Hey,
Yeah, because
hey, talk to us." My bad.
Hey, they should have been here, yo. Should have been part of the conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know this dude from Brazil. He was like, yeah, fucking, it's awful. He's like, I love my country and it's a good place to go visit, but I never want to move back. I never want to go visit. I was like, oh really? He was like, yeah, it's bad. It's awful. I thought,
Hey.
Rio was the shit.
The girls that ain't full of plastic surgery be thick, though. Them other ones are just too much damn plastic surgery. Like,
They say Brazilian women are the best of all worlds.
All kinds of
you know
problems
what's
there.
like? A lot of them are getting ass implants now. Like, why?
Right.
You don't need it.
I didn't know that.
Yes. It's like, why? Your ass was good where it was. You don't need to make that shit look weird.
Yeah.
Like, ass implants are the weirdest looking things. Their legs be all skinny.
See, now I can actually like spot them, which
Yeah.
is so crazy. Before I was kind of like, is it not? But now when I be at the gym, I be like, okay, yeah, that's just like a basketball in the ass. That's got to be fake.
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
at the thigh to hip ratio.
The shit don't
Yeah.
even be moving. Like, how you got no jiggle?
It's
Yeah.
like,
That's the
like-
best part is the chicken.
Got
It's like-
stiff ass ass.
it's like two orange chicken tenders on chopsticks.
You're like, what
That shit.
What is this shit?
the fuck? I can get you with this shit.
I bet you do this shit.
I've only ever
Oh,
felt.
but here we go. To be really completely honest, I agree with you, but I would totally date and fuck and marry a woman with full plastic surgery.
With full plastic surgery, meaning top to bottom.
Nah, I can't do that shit.
Would you marry her?
Yeah.
Well, you know, you've always been like, hey, man, if I like her, like I like her, so what?
Yeah, I mean, she got good soul. I don't know.
And then it's just because she got enhanced body parts, that just makes it fun.
There you go. Now I found
To
it.
that shit be mad stiff.
Whatever, yo.
When you hit it from the back and you bounce off the ass.
Yeah, but it's gonna look good back there for years to come.
I don't know about that. I see some old bitches with plastic. They looking like
Or this is what you gonna do. You
looking
got it.
like fudge.
You did it the
Oh,
first.
yeah.
I mean, like,
like a melted pack of Hershey's.
You did it the first time. You go back and make sure that shit is in good shape for the rest of it. You don't just get it once and then be like, oh, I'm just let it do
Yeah.
whatever. Because yeah, like you said, it is gonna look like fucking a nougat bar.
Although I won't be able to touch one, I wonder what a fake ass feels like.
I haven't actually.
I felt like as many
Yeah, you
strippers
did.
as I fuck around.
Over in
Fake ass?
or fake ass I have.
You know, I
I'm
Fake
talking
tits,
about
yeah.
like modern day fake ass.
Oh, okay. Fake tits I have. Fake tits.
I've
Sugar
I've
bears over
suspected,
there.
but
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
sale, yeah.
confirmed.
I
I should hit them up like, hey, were those?
Hey, you remember there's this one girl in Vegas this past trip. She was showing me her tits in the club that first night in the pool party.
Was
Wait,
it the
what?
old white lady?
No,
Oh, the old white lady showed me her titties. It was weird.
I do remember her. I do
Yeah.
remember her, but not her. It was a different one.
Strange moments.
I'll show you her picture later because I follow her on Instagram. But she was showing me her tits, and I was just like, I was like, they not real. She was like, no, they're not real. No, she was like, can't you see the scar? I was like, no, I can't see the scar. Where is it? Where is it?
Hey, side note for my cousin who over here talking
Some
shit.
fake tits felt good.
I've had the smartphone for about over a year. Cousin, he's talking about it's weird to see Jamal looking at a smartphone.
No, you're right. You said
Nah.
You're right.
Yeah, you're very right.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga didn't even get one until he had to because he started Uber.
Hey, I'm making money. That's all good.
Yeah, he had to get a smartphone, basically. Otherwise, he still would not have one.
Yup, I would use that old ass. I had a slider before, man. A slider, and it had every key, like a little mini keyboard. Then
Your
the
phone was
buttons
a
would
slider?
stick. Mhm.
Yeah.
And them little buttons would stick and shit. I'd be trying to talk, like type of M or something. Be like,
Damn.
4 M's will pop up.
So what tips would you guys give your 21-year-old self is a question we got to ask.
What tips?
Man, stay
I-
single to 30. Now I'm joking.
Stop buying Timberlands, man. I go all out on some damn fucking Timbs, man. It's like 130 and shit. Stop buying
Yeah,
Timbs,
I
man.
had a gang of Timbs.
Mine would be save your money and stay confident.
I don't
Mine would be travel.
think I have any.
I feel like I should have traveled way more than I have already. That would have been mine.
I mean, I agree with you, but that's part of that save your money thing for me. Like, if I would have saved more money, I would have traveled more.
Because I be looking at some of the people we know, they be on their Instagram and they be all overseas and shit. I'd be jealous. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be jealous. I'd be like, so you in the Dominican Republic this week, huh?
You last week you was in Egypt.
Yeah.
You catch a direct flight? Did you come back? Oh, you
Yeah.
came back to the States.
Our
Yeah,
biggest
a little
traveling
bit.
friend is fucking Nicole.
Yeah, man. Every time we
She
see her,
be
she like,
everywhere.
so you
I
just in
like,
Spain now,
wow.
huh? Okay. That's cool.
It's hot.
And then,
That's cool.
It's hot in Madrid. Huh?
Yeah.
and then, as far as that, be confident in myself more. That's just that whole shit about just getting bitches. It's like,
Yeah.
nigga, you 21.
So you would devise better plans to get bitches, is what you would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Not even better plan. Just be like,
Hey, stop that movie night shit. Okay?
no, not even that. Just
What?
be like, because that would be part of the plan. To just be like, I'd be willing to ask more females for that movie night.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, hey,
Yeah, I would.
you. I'd be like, hey, you bitch that I assumedly keep telling myself that I can't get because you're above my level or whatever for some reason. Then I'd be like, nah, none of that exists. I'd be like, hey, you super fine ass rich girl, whatever. Come over to my place.
Yeah.
Sleep on my air mattress and fuck.
I am so mad it took me so long to realize what you really need to get bitches is confidence.
That's it. I mean, yeah, some ain't gonna really.
I
ain't gonna
feel like
fuck
it's
with
a
you.
more tangible item than that.
Nah,
Maybe
man.
I'm wrong.
No.
Nah.
No, it is like a lot of women. I feel like they're not gonna fuck with you if you know they're not. They have a perceived level where what they want to date a man, what he should be like. But also, a lot of women they like if you confident enough to go up and actually talk to them, and spit that real.
Mhm.
They're gonna be feeling it. I mean, they got to be at least attracted to you, and you gotta be on a certain level. But it's more than what you think. Like,
Yeah.
or I put it this way, it's more than what I probably thought as I was growing up, getting older. Whenever I'd be like, "Oh man, she ain't gonna want nothing to do with me," so I wouldn't try.
What's spitting the real?
What's good, Carrie?
Well,
What, Gary?
Going up to a girl, be like, yo, I'm trying to fuck.
not necessarily
Well,
that.
I was with Nick when he tried that summer. I remember that summer you tried. He was like, "I'm just be honest with girls,
Yeah.
man."
I was still never that honest. I was still never. What I mean whenever I say spitting the real, just kind of just going up and just be like, look, this is what I am.
Mhm.
This is what I plan to be. But I want you right now.
What up?
What's going on?
Okay.
Yeah. Like at 21, I was like, man, I'm just in school. I'm broke. I work for fucking Rite Aid. Anybody trying to fuck me like that?
What is my dog?
What is he doing?
He's trying to sabotage the
he's trying to
podcast.
sabotage-
He's sitting there biting the damn cord. and
Caesar.
shit.
Stop.
Man, that's fucking dog,
And he looking right at me too, like, nigga, I'll do it. They really looking at me like
Oh
that.
shit! Is that Freaky Camille?
Hey, what's up, Camille?
man.
Hey.
Camille Collins.
Hey, see, we're trying to get the chat popping so the chat can have its own conversations, and then we can pull the conversation in with us. But I appreciate you guys tuning into this because this is the most people have ever watched one of our live streams, but we're getting better at it.
We trying shit this Green Bench. That's what we do.
Yeah,
On a Thursday.
on the third thing.
We throw stuff on the wall. Sip a stick.
Save the sticks. I mean, I like this. This is cool. This is very simple. I made it more complicated than it was supposed to be earlier. And then I ended up just using my laptop's webcam.
Mhm.
Whatever.
You just have to get the right space and make sure you see
Yep.
everybody. You know. I don't know what we're gonna do for guests. They gonna be out
Oh,
of the
yeah,
fucking
that's
frame
just
like a motherfucker. They gonna have to be over here somewhere.
They're about to sit on the floor in front of us.
Yeah. See?
She's Tati. She agrees. As rude as it is, I prefer that. Let me know up front what you're looking for so I can decide to get involved or not. Most likely, I won't let you fuck, but I respect honesty.
I feel like 2 to 3.
Suicide Squad. Okay, that's a whole
I
nother
feel
thing.
like 2 to 3 girls out of 10 will let you fuck though. If they
You're that honest?
Yup.
I agree.
And they talking to each other. Oh my God, it could be all the huge.
There we go. Naked connections. Naked connections.
Oh shit.
I've honestly never tried the full honesty thing, only because I don't know. My approach is different. I mean, thank God I'm engaged now, but my approach to Megan was weak. Thankfully, she entertained that shit.
And she fell for that
Yeah,
shit.
she fell for it. But
You were persistent.
the girl, yeah, that's what it was, persistence. But the girl I was dating before, I was aggressive. I made the move. I laid it all out there. But I was in college, and actually, Greenwich was just getting off the ground, so it wasn't even like I had Greenwich confidence. It was just, I just did it.
I met most of my women when I was out drunk, so I had that liquor confidence.
Yeah, courage.
They be telling me some of the things I said to them. Like, I said that.
You know what? I hate doing that now because like I'll be like I'm super entertaining whenever I've been drinking, and it's like I can be entertaining sober, but it's like I'm way more entertaining whenever I've been drinking. So it just comes off as I'm like a totally different person sometimes.
Do you feel like it's become a crutch?
Meet women drunk? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we get in trouble without, come back and we're just like super, I don't know, chill.
Yeah. My cousin said talking about I had to find out who I was while I was honest with women. That's true shit, like a motherfucker. Yeah.
And that is very true shit because like now at this point, like I've been single for 6-7 years now, and it's like since we moved out here, I ain't had a girl since then.
Man.
I've dated like heavy, but I ain't really like dating.
Single for the summer, Nick.
Yeah.
Nah, Cedric. Stay away from men. Should change your life.
Clickety click. Clickety click. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. I mean, that's true shit. I mean,
I also feel like when I'm drunk, I'm an awesome wingman. Like, cause I just don't give a fuck. I'll talk to whoever.
You never wingman for me, but that's because our stars never aligned. Nick has though.
This is my thing whenever I drink too. It's like, for some reason, like I remember because Arturo was telling me this in Vegas. Because I'd be the type to be like, I don't like talking to chicks by myself, like just by myself. I like to be in a group, and so like I'd be like, hey, I'm about to bring this whole group of girls over here, or I'm about to go get it. Like it'd be like I'd make sure I got the group. I don't know why it was always weird. Like I can go talk to a group, but I didn't want to stay talking to one by myself.
Because it was.
I feel like
that's smart because you brought them to the herd, and then it wasn't like because if the other girls get bored, it's 3-4 against 1, they're gonna walk away. Versus if you get everybody involved in the conversation, then it's easier to get that commitment.
I'm about to say unless like the motherfucking unless they like this cool chicks, so they didn't like blocking ass chicks, girls that be having that one friend and be like, I mean, ain't y'all ready to go?
You know what?
I'm sorry. I had to interrupt you. I had this one bitch. I was with BE in Vegas, and we was talking to these chicks. This one of the girls was like, "Why y'all talking to them? They ugly anyway." Bitch, you mad anybody talking to you?
Your friend don't think I'm ugly?
Yeah, that's why she making out with me right now.
I want girls when they go out to just be honest with that one friend. Hey, you're in a bitch mood. Maybe you should stay home or lighten the fuck up. I just wish girls would have that honest conversation because that's such a buzzkill. And there's always one in the group who's not having a good time. It's like, you knew you weren't going to have a good time before you even left the house tonight.
Yeah. People bring they bury laundry in their business
Uh-huh.
to the scene.
Yeah.
Whatever previous stress they had, they bring it.
I understand, like, you hope to go out and maybe come out of that funk, but it's like, you got to try. Like, they just be sitting there just mad.
Yeah.
Frown stitched together.
They walk in with a frown. Like, I ain't know I ain't talk to you yet.
No, it'd be the worst because it's like, hold on, like, because a lot of women, they want to do what dudes trying to do. They trying to go out and let the fuck loose. And then if you, like, the bitchy friend, it's like, Why is it like guys are always trying to have fun? It don't really matter. You
Yeah.
never have that bitchy nigga that's in the club that's just like,
A guy never takes a bad day out with him.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing we never do.
You know,
because a nigga to be like, fuck that, I had a bad day, I'm about to get fucked up.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Chicks be in the line, man.
we are in the stupid line. Ain't no cute guys in this line. I hope nobody don't try to talk to me. Bitch, why are you out? Go home. Take an Uber home right now.
You're in a social atmosphere, not wanting to get talked to.
I'm gonna create an app where you can send a chick home. Be like, bitch, I'll call Uber for you right now.
I was just about to say, it's called Uber. That's what that app is.
But it's a discount.
I'm gonna make a club with 100 rooms in it, and you can go in a room and be by yourself while partying. That's what I'm gonna make. That's my new club. All by yourself, having a
You'll
good
be
time.
by yourself. Go over there.
Yeah.
Get on your phone and then talk about how this
So
club is at.
there's not gonna be no main room. It's just all individual.
I mean, it'll
rooms.
be a main room, but if
That's
you
for the people that wanna have fun. It's
If you got
called
that
the
one,
fun
if you
room.
don't got that one girl, I'm gonna call it the lockers too. Like, send it to the lockers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You that friend? Ah, Tati, you need to go to hell home with that then.
But at least you're not blocking. Like, I've had a friend and the girl just like go off and be by themselves. That's cool. Do you over there in the corner. But when you just right beside them, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say you don't hinder your friends. That's
Yeah.
cool. It just be like, and then even if you, I don't know, if you in a bad mood, it's like, you get it, we gonna stay away from you, but damn.
That's what pregame is key.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering on the stream why I keep going to my phone, is because I'm trying to
Nobody cares, John.
promote. Well, I got to address it.
I really wasn't thinking about
Nobody
it.
No,
cares.
I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the
I'm talking to
motherfuckers.
them. I'm talking about them. They don't care.
No,
They
well,
just
because
watching.
it's rude. Because it's the same thing at the dinner table where I'm just sitting here on my thing the whole time. Like, no, I want to engage with them. I just don't want to be that guy. Like, oh, John's always on his phone. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude.
John is always on his phone. Me
Shut
and
the fuck up.
John will be out at a nice lunch together.
No, shut the fuck up. And he won't hear anything I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, they were, Larry.
See?
Yes, they were.
I told you. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry.
What up, Larry?
Larry. Larry.
That shit would be hilarious. Camille said, "Just get the lockers, send them to the lockers, and they're in a bad mood. Go hit the showers."
Express yourself.
John doesn't care about us like that.
What?
So,
Hey, I do care about you. I purposely
He
look
said-
for your emails.
He said it's cool. Google some shit.
What would this be published? All right, there we go. Now I'm back. Because
I know,
I'm not
Camille.
rude.
we've been trying to get on them about that.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, man.
I'm
you
saying,
guys are
that's just the
assholes.
world we live in, man. Everybody on their phone.
You know, I don't
Like,
have a problem with it.
it's not even a big deal to like say you go on a date or whatever.
I don't have a problem with it.
It's not even a big. I wouldn't say stay on your phone, but it's not like I'll be like, oh, excuse me,
Yeah,
and I can check my
that's somebody
phone.
picking a lock.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Who's
fiance
coming to my
did.
house? Announce yourself.
What up?
Way too loud. Way too loud.
I mean, I have a mic in front of me, so.
There's one on the table.
What up, podcast?
It appears to be a delay on the time. Was it like 10 seconds we said?
Yeah, it's like 10 to 15. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I know there's a way to figure out how to for whatever.
There she is.
Yeah. Boom.
So what was that? Like 10 seconds?
I don't know.
Oh, I just
I
popped
answered
up on
them
the
all.
screen.
What you think about this whole possible Drake and Eminem beef?
Man, that shit was garbage. I seen it the first
Wait,
day.
wait.
I seen it the
Drake
first
and
day.
Eminem beef.
It was
Man.
Ebro from
Ebro
Hot 97.
just wanted some
He trolled the
PT.
fuck out of the internet yesterday.
Yeah, that
he
nigga just
trolled the
wanted
fuck
some
out of the internet.
PT.
Everybody was fucking like, all I saw was like, I saw about 5 posts talking about who would be better in the rap beef, Eminem or Drake. Eminem's getting old. Drake's the highest thing. Man, you been able to fucking rip him. It was just like, that shit wasn't even real. It was just
Yeah.
like,
I was just like, so we just gonna
before.
skip the part where some nigga claimed to have a private conversation with another nigga. They go on radio and tell everybody about the conversation.
Ebro.
Like, we just gonna let that
Fuck
slide?
man.
That's just cool.
That shit was crazy.
What do you guys thoughts on Ebro? Because I hear such a.
I
You
don't
know
even
what?
know who he is.
I don't even know who the fuck
He's
dude is.
I know he
he's
is.
a head executive, or I don't know if he's CEO, but he's like a big top executive of the Hot 97
Yeah.
right now. But he has his own like talk shows and stuff like that on which are, I mean, they're decent. Man. He's pretty good at interviewing for the most part. Like he'll bring in people who are
Of
looking
course,
for.
he a good interview. He tells niggas business.
No, he'll bring in artists that are like kind of
Hey,
trying
hey,
to make a name for themselves.
Fine, Thank you, sir.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of my opinion. You guys,
Oh, I'm sorry, I just woke up from this.
He's not
boring-ass
as bad as
conversation about
Vlad.
this nigga named Ebro.
He's not as bad as Vlad, but he's not as good.
No,
as Sway.
yeah, he's definitely not.
He's not as good as Sway. Sway's probably the
The
you said
upper
he
echelon.
used to be the program director of Hot 97. Thank you.
Well, Ebro, if you watch like
Nice.
a lot of the Breakfast Clubs, the Vlads, and stuff like that, like Ebro's in that whole mix of just people who are the voices of what's coming out of hip hop culture. So that's why, like, I know about Ebro because I know he got into it with Taxstone. And Taxstone spent like 20 minutes threatening the life of Ebro on his podcast, and that nigga was serious. Taxstone's one thing I would not fuck with.
He's not as annoying as Funk Flex, but he is not better than Charlamagne. He's decent.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's just like, where did he come from? He's like, yeah, it's slow news today, ain't nothing happening. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just troll the hell out of the internet and see how we start talking about it. And then he came out late the next day. It's like, yeah, it was just
Yeah, I was just like,
like,
That's some terrible shit. People could have got killed over that.
I
yeah.
know. What if like Drake would have just came out, did something against M?
Or some kids rolled
Yeah.
up at Eminem's house like they did Joe Budden and shit.
Ain't go to M's house.
You
Like
think
people
Eminem
have more
better?
respect for Eminem than Joe
Joe
Budden.
Budden. Good point, Lewis. Actually, good point. Really said M would eat Drake alive.
Of course he would.
Yeah.
He would eat anybody alive.
Are you saying too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a majority.
No one's ever
Yeah.
said Drake was
There's a
was-
lot
was
of
better than
at the
him.
round table.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Drake fans, so I didn't really.
Yeah,
put my
I am a Drake
voice my
fan, but
opinion.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's be real.
We're talking about in a battle.
Yeah.
I mean, we listen to hip hop to all shit.
Yeah.
We
No,
ain't
no,
always
I'm
listen
just
to
saying.
it. We just happen to like Drake.
That nigga Eminem got a movie about him doing that shit.
Yeah, Drake ain't got shit.
What you dancing to?
The
The
What is
song. I
this?
guess the song in the background, whatever it's playing.
Yeah, what is this right now? I know the song is just
Problems.
5, 6 something.
Yep, six black or black is what I imagine supposed
I
to be.
thought it was Bryson Tiller or something. I ain't never heard of that.
I'm sorry, I'm just eating
Was it-
this cold beverage. I can
Well,
just-
you didn't listen to the TGT album, so I don't think you did. Did you?
No,
I did.
I heard this.
Didn't Problem have that verse on the Ain't No Fun remake?
I think
Is that a
so.
remake of it?
No. Yeah. No, TGT did a dope version of Ain't No Fun, and it had like the little rap verse throwback when rappers
Same beat
come
and
in.
just kind of like.
No,
whoa,
they turned
whoa,
R&B.
Gary. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, I agree with Carrie. Actually.
No.
Yeah. You know what? He can't make hits.
Bud
he
can't make hits,
songs.
yeah.
Bud can't make songs, but he can write verses for sure. Like he's technically a better rapper, but he long Pump It Up. How long ago was that?
Nigga, we was in high school, yeah.
Yeah.
We was in
That was
seniors in high school.
2002 going into 3.
Slaughterhouse. I don't even
Yeah,
fuck with Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse I fucks with, though.
I like Slaughterhouse.
Peace, Camille.
But man,
Yeah, I can't really fuck with Slaughterhouse.
We will see. We haven't seen what we call it, Suicide Squad yet, but I plan on
I'm seeing
probably
it
seeing
tomorrow.
sometime this week. Probably.
man, that shit got horrible reviews.
Yes, I was just I wanted to wait till the conversation
but
switched.
I don't trust.
I ain't worried about it.
Man,
I think
man. They said the movie is nothing like the trailer. They said the Joker, you barely see him. The Batman,
Yeah.
you barely see him.
well, Batman. It's not a Batman movie.
I know it's not a
so,
Batman movie, but I mean, obviously he's in there regulating. He's part of the story.
No, I think I don't even. It's not. He's not supposed to be there. Like he's in there for a little bit. I
I
don't
get
want
you.
people going in expecting to see a lot of Batman.
No, I get what you're
Now
saying.
Joker, they do make it seem like you're gonna see a lot of Joker,
Yeah.
and I heard that you're gonna see a lot of him. So that's why I'm kind of.
They said, Jared Leto was like, man, they cut a whole bunch of shit out. Yeah.
And so I don't know. I still want to see it.
Warner Brothers is fucking up.
They losing.
Losing bad. They fucked up on Batman vs Superman. They fucked up on
What's up,
what was the
man?
other? What was the other one? Tarzan.
What's poppin'?
I heard Tarzan got bad reviews.
I never even wanted to see Tarzan.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any good reviews about Tarzan.
I didn't hear anything about. I think Lewis saw Tarzan and said he liked it.
I saw the premiere. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lena said,
It was
yeah,
better than
why
I
she-
expected.
Oh, man. You said
but
it's better than expected.
Yeah, Tarzan was better than I
Is that
expected.
Did you guys see Ghostbusters?
Yeah,
No,
I see
no,
that.
What'd you think of it?
You know what? If
Gather your thoughts.
Oh shit, I think it froze.
this is buffering, yeah.
If you go in with low expectations, do you
Yeah.
feel like the money is worth it?
You know, it was very entertaining. It was just some parts of it that they try to make it too female driven. Like, I don't know, instead of like writing the movie and having like just a female cast, like that shit was like they wanted to make sure they like hit women, like touch women. Like one of the end parts is they destroyed the main villain by all shooting them in the balls with their gun.
Really?
And it's like, really, Nick? Like, really?
Woman power.
Really?
I'm a female. Hear me roar. That's crazy, man. I mean, I really wanted to have high hopes for Ghostbusters because, like I said, I'm a fan of the individual people in the cast. But
I mean, they're about to.
it's
About
the
to
most
be,
dislike movie trailer in YouTube history.
but that's just because there's so many women.
No.
Nah, I feel like
No,
it was.
the trailer was bad. Period.
I feel like
think
it was.
even if it was a male cast, it was pretty cheesy.
You remember there was a period where they weren't even putting the cast in the commercials. It was just guys.
Yeah, it was having regular, celebrity faces promoting some movie that they weren't in.
I'll probably catch it when it's on Apple TV.
I'll catch my movie on cable.
I never cared to see
Like I
it.
said,
Honestly, I never cared.
See, can't find a poop emoji. Yep, there you go, Mr. Hanky right there.
like I said, it was an entertaining movie. Like I wasn't, completely like, oh, this shit sucks. Yeah, it was cool. I probably want to see the second one.
I'm still gonna see Suicide Squad though.
No, like
I did. My
my
hopes weren't high for that movie anyway.
I'm just wondering, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what made Will Smith take this particular movie at script value over Django? Because one, he supposed to have Django over Jamie Foxx. Will Smith
Yeah,
the first
it was
guy.
first.
You're drinking Captain
What made you pick Suicide Squad but not
But
Django?
they actually said this is probably this is one of Will Smith's best performances in a long time.
Despite
Well,
the
I
shit
mean,
movie.
Despite the movie being bad.
That ain't saying much.
They ain't saying that.
Well, I mean they're talking about
I seen the
it.
Justice League trailer.
It came out at Comic-Con.
Oh.
They're talking like
Look that up.
they talking like it's like back in the '90s when America fell in love with Will Smith with Men in Black and Bad Boys and those fun movies, Independence Day. He basically brings that kind of like feel to the movie. So I'm like, yeah, hopefully.
What up, Bass Daddy? We drinking on Captain Morgan, man. Spice rum, most of us. That's what we got
Yeah.
on the table. That brown. So yes.
I'm just checking the stream, trying to make sure we still broadcast. I guess we are still broadcasting if
No,
y'all can hear
I mean,
it.
they can still hear us. I don't know if they can still see us or
It's
not.
probably just catching up and shit.
Hey, tell us if y'all can still see us and we're moving and not frozen.
Yeah, I do want to see that Black Panther. That shit gonna be dope.
Yeah, like 2 years.
They cast Dora.
That's
Dora
what y'all was
Milaje.
talking about, man. I be hating when they.
They haven't done
2 years.
anything. They haven't done anything though, Louis.
I
You
know.
said you be hating whenever they show a trailer. They ain't even
You
made
know they're
it.
gonna have a trailer in 2 months.
Yeah, they ain't
They ain't even started filming. yet.
They ain't started filming.
Yeah,
I was gonna
trailer in 2
ask you.
months. Let's watch.
I was gonna ask you, Nick, what you think about the casting of Dora Milaje? Milaje? The guards. The
Oh,
guards.
with Lupita and Diarra Michonne, basically.
Michonne.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Perfect pick.
The two beautiful ass black women.
And then they got Michael B. Jordan as a villain.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, his name is
I'm excited for the Black Panther movie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. You guys can still see this.
I'm excited for all Marvel shit, but y'all know Marvel.
Yeah.
Says he.
Yeah.
John, you like John Legend stuff.
You ever got an onion?
Damn right. I mean, I should either be him or Klay Thompson
You
for
got an onion?
Halloween.
Either one of y'all?
Onion.
Onion?
Like,
What?
Onion rings?
No, like an onion, like a raw
Do we
white.
want an onion?
Do you have an onion?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
You don't?
I thought you asked, do we want? No.
No, we have one.
I
so-
Like, what the eat an onion? No, I don't want to eat no damn onion.
Y'all know about that
Onion to
Sigma.
cook with.
I'm about to say,
That's what that's called.
onion one of them things that
Oh,
you
that
buy
shit.
as needed.
You said a Sigma apple?
Yeah.
Ew. I hate it for y'all niggas, man.
I don't want that shit.
Niggas had a rough.
Ugh. Did they eat the whole thing? Or just take a bite?
Allegedly. Take it.
Yeah, you done said it now.
Yeah.
Don't even
I
try
don't
to
know.
cover it up.
Larry might come through and smash them all up. Shit.
Ah, you eat it or you bite it?
Bite it, yeah. Bite it is enough.
But did you eat it?
Now,
Did they
biting
make-
it is enough to know that you don't want no more.
Okay.
But you gotta eat
So-
it anyway.
Oh, you ain't eating it? Ah! That shit's, oh, crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They had y'all eating fucking... Said no Sigma apples. That's gross. I was like, no, y'all can have this shit. What's wrong with y'all?
You wait to turn back now,
I
man.
mean, what's wrong with
That's
y'all?
what I'm saying. You wait to turn back
I was
now.
like, why? I don't get it.
Okay.
Nah, at least,
Can't
to get my ass beat.
Keep going.
hey, why?
What does it got to do with anything?
What does it prove?
Hey,
I'm not learning anything.
I will say this, though. At least ain't no rumors come out about sodomy.
No.
That's when I would have had to be like, oh, you fucking niggas are stupid and gay.
No. Everything was kept professional.
Y'all not sticking nothing in my ass.
For the most time. He's traumatized. Nah, man.
Won't do it.
Okay. Did it one time.
It's like, how bad do you want some, or how bad do you want to, like, tease niggas?
Put a stick in the ass.
Yeah.
Next subject, man.
Somebody had asked earlier, and I hope they're still in the chat, but they were just like, "What's coming down the pipeline?" And is there?
Oh yeah,
funding
yeah.
stuff?
Said Ag Day. He said, "What's coming up as far as maybe a Kickstarter for Black Angus and what's in the works?"
You know, it's funny. I see this fan funding thing here, and I'm curious what that is, because we'll take some fan funding.
Hell yeah! You got your wallets ready.
Yeah, I get that shit. I know somebody in here has 10,000. 10,000.
So, let me get all my 10,000 in the ball.
Yeah,
Come forward
first. Come forward first.
Black Angus. People know they want to see the season 2 because they love season 1.
Yes. And Black Angus costs a lot of money.
We had fun doing it, man. I season 1 was a blast, man. It's crazy that it was crazy, like that how everybody still pulled through. Like I give a lot of props, just as far as everybody like sticking to the script or sticking to their commitments. Like it was like I'll do it. They came through. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate everybody that was a part of the project. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Took longer than we wanted, but I'm kind of glad it did because that's we Shardated it.
But it turned out like awesome though.
Yeah. So we just get the next one off the ground at some point in time, and then that one will rock as well. And I'm
Next
not saying
one's
that to put pressure on you, because I know
Nah.
Nick's working his magic
The
on
next one's coming in 2017.
free clearance meet.
Yeah. That is true. The next one will be here in 2017 or later.
Putting the pressure on. Get that nigga a date.
No, you gave me a year, actually.
Hey.
You gave him a lot of time.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, as long as it took us to shoot that last one.
it won't take as long as this.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Because, like I said before, like the way I want to would rather shoot it this time is like in just one big chunk week. Yeah,
I'm about to say, because it's August already. So
yeah, but
saying
I mean,
2017 is not that long of a time.
Yeah.
yeah, but still, that you could be December 2017.
Alright. January 2017,
Nah.
Nick. Is that better?
it ain't gonna be here that fast. It ain't gonna be here that fast.
This nigga wanted some more pressure.
Well,
Now
now
we
we
gotta take time to let it cook, let the recipe.
Yeah, if y'all want
Yeah,
the
let
best product, then y'all
let it
wait for it.
marinate.
That's why I see why like I used to want to be like, man, what's taking so long for these sequels of like movies I love?
Yeah.
And now it's
It
like whenever the
a
creators
while.
they take a long time to come out with it, I'm like, I see why that shit took you so long.
Yeah.
because you wanted the best possible product. And then you know how the sequels that do suck, they be the ones that be like a year after the first one came out, and you be like, come on, man.
Will Zach make a return? Yes, Zach.
Oh yeah, Zach
make
is
a return.
a mainstay.
Not seen the last of
The
Zach.
last of
Anguish. Did I say what I say first?
Yeah.
The last. I said the lack.
No,
The
it is
last
funny.
of Zach.
I didn't like. I'll be lying if I say like because it's just the way I perform. It's like whenever I perform, I try to make sure I'm giving my all. Like I'm trying to still sing. So, but like whenever I wrote Zach, I didn't want to be like Black Angus. I wanted Jamal to be Black Angus. But I was like, I want to be the villain. So I created myself, or created Zach, and I was like, well, I'm not the rock to see, but people do love Zach. Like people come to me like, yo, nigga, it might be because I'm biased because I know you, but Zach was dope. And I'm like, hey, well, I mean, thank you. But yeah, I appreciate all the compliments on Zach, though. I love it. Zach's dope.
Really asks, what's the top 5 worst sequels ever?
Troll 2.
Dumber.
Birdemic 2.
Oh, you didn't like that one? You didn't I didn't see it yet. That's how I was like, you didn't like it?
Nah,
Was it what?
no. Wait, which one is the one that came out with the
Recently.
fake ones?
Oh, with the young when Harry met Lloyd.
Yeah.
Just say that one. When
Yeah.
Harry met Lloyd. Dumb and Dumber when Harry met
But wasn't
Lloyd.
that like Dumb and Dumber or some shit like that? Wasn't that what
Think
it's called?
so.
You're thinking about Dumb and Dumber 2. It's the one that
I'm
came out
thinking whatever
recently.
sequel you're talking about, the Dumber and Dumber.
I haven't seen
Well,
that one.
technically, the sequel was Dumb and Dumber when Harry met Lloyd.
Yeah.
Whenever they were
When
young.
it wasn't them.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit-
And they used
Garbage.
You
two
said it was
different
garbage?
people.
Yeah.
Nah, it was pretty awful.
I haven't seen it yet. I would say I can't think of the top 5, but I know damn well Belly 2.
Game, right? Game, yeah.
I got mad love for Game. I got mad love for Game. He's seen this podcast though. Hate man, but
Yo.
nothing is like the Nas and DMX version. The first.
Won't even good.
Wait. It was good. Get
Belly's
the
a
fuck out of
terrible
here, man.
Belly.
Belly's a
Nah,
all
you know what?
great.
I fuck with
Belly
Belly.
is
Belly was
decent.
good.
It had great cinematography. It had a great message at the end. It had a
Yeah.
shitty way of getting to the message at the end, but
Belly was an awful.
it has
fucking
some
movie.
moments that, but story wise, getting to the message at the end with the nigga speaking, Minister Farrakhan lookalike, all that leading up to it was bullshit. I mean, I didn't like Nas narrating because I have this thing for
I
Nas
fuck with
narrating.
Belly. You can't say shit about Belly.
Yeah,
That's
the
my
original Belly is awesome.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say awesome. I ain't gonna say
Shit.
awesome. I ain't gonna overblow it. It's good. It's a good watch.
Nah, fuck that. That shit.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome.
It's
I say
I
it.
can't argue that
I
Belly
say it.
wasn't bad, but at the same time,
Belly
I knew-
not
I knew-
a good
yo.
movie.
I knew Kerry was gonna say that shit. That's why I brought it up. I knew Kerry was gonna say Belly was garbage.
No, and it's
No.
funny. And it's funny because it's like I like Belly, but I know that's a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
That's a bad movie,
It's not a
man.
bad
I like
movie.
Belly more than Shotz's.
No, Shots is great.
It
Stop.
was great.
Stop.
Great.
Yes.
That's the word you want to use.
Yes. Shots
Great.
Shots is awesome.
Here we go. Ocean's 12 and 13, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3. Those are
I thought Anchorman 2 was garbage too.
Anchorman 2 is bad.
Yeah, Eggman 2 tried to recapture the magic of the first
Yeah.
one.
And
It wasn't bad.
Well, that just wasn't the greatest first one. First one was organic.
I ain't care. That's one of the greatest quotes of all time.
It's true.
Right.
When it rains,
Niggas
niggas
get
do get wet. Unless you got an umbrella.
The Matrix sequels.
No.
Oh.
No.
Matrix
Get
2 was
no.
awesome.
The
No.
action was all on point. The action was on
I
point.
love the entire trilogy.
The action did not let down.
The
This
whole
story-
Expendable series.
The
Trust
story
me.
bored the fuck out of me. So
There's plenty of other sequels that are way worse. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as the first.
Come on,
Like, which
man.
one that qualifies?
I love the entire trilogy. I love the entire trilogy.
That's what I'm talking about, Tatiana. Shout
Yes.
out.
Right, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
That shit won't nothing.
So I gotta encourage you. Shots is lit. Matrix 2 is right. No,
I didn't
Matrix
know
2 was
that.
not what. This nigga spun around on a
That-
goddamn telephone pole and was kicking like 20
Dude,
minutes.
wait,
That shit was
Jamal,
awesome.
Jamal. What did I say? I said that the action was on point.
The train scene, that
The
was
action-
awesome.
The action was on point.
Oh,
Fucking highway
The
scene.
fucking
was crazy.
That's all you needed.
the highway scene was amazing.
Yeah.
The movie was terrible.
well, okay. Let me put this in perspective. If you hate Matrix because it has great action but a bad plot. Well, what about Mad Max? Mad Max was just all action and no fucking story. It was like, okay, we're gonna go all the way out here in the desert.
And have to turn around.
All the way.
Yeah, the movie was called
But it was
U-Turn.
awesome. People loved
The
it.
movie's called U-Turn.
Yeah, people
Hold on.
loved it though.
Hold on, but it wasn't as convoluted as the Matrix.
And you know,
but
you-
that
Like it was
made
still,
Matrix better.
but you explained.
No,
Hold on.
in your definition though, that would make Matrix better because it had more depth to the plot.
Wait, why is it? Why
There
is
was
it,
more depth to the
You
plot.
know,
no, but why does that make my point?
I never thought about Mad Max like that.
Because
till
you're
you
saying
described
the
it.
You
plot
know,
was bad.
here's
saying
Why was bad?
here's the inspiration behind
Not to
Mad
me,
Max.
But
Somebody looked up In-N-Out Burger, went to it, and found out it was closed and had to go back home. And they're just like, oh, this would make a great movie.
No, but this is my point. At least, like, Mad Max may not have had a deep plot, and it was super simple.
Yeah.
But like, whatever, like the action made up for it.
That
The-
was trash.
You don't think the
Whereas the
Matrix
Matrix,
actually made up
they had long action scenes, but it wasn't enough compared to the long, boring, convoluted story that they had surrounding.
You just had to get caught up in the dialogue,
I tried to. That's how boring it was.
man. It says Jamal
You
was like ass belly. Did you like about it? You know what?
Wait.
I don't remember Master P's about
Wait.
it.
I watched Carrie's Body VHS.
Wait.
You know,
You don't have a hard time listening to this man in the white suit talk at the end of the Matrix 3?
No, because he was bringing things into
Who
perspective.
else is confused with that shit?
No,
I wasn't confused because I understood. I paid attention.
I mean, there's a lot of biblical
that
references
shit
in
was
the.
stupid.
He's saying you ain't in the Bible, Nick. That's why you ain't understand it.
Well, he's probably right. I don't read the Bible.
Yeah, it was like destiny, fate. You know what I'm saying? It was written before it came to be. I had to go back and watch the scene, but there was a lot of like parallels. You know what I'm saying? Biblical references within it.
It was
As far
too deep
as
for you, Nick.
Master P movies,
They're
yeah,
horrible.
terrible.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Son of the Mask.
I
Yeah,
don't remember
that was horrible too.
What's that?
I forgot they
sequel?
made a sequel.
Yeah.
All the Transformers sequels.
Yes, that's it. That's top fucking 4 and 5 at least. The Transformers.
I can't
fucked
say
up.
that because I never expected much out of Transformers
Transformers
anyway.
fucked up.
Yeah,
I was
I
done.
went to go see some machines fight.
I was done. I was done off the second one.
That's all I really.
I was done off the second one, Brad.
Not
Yeah.
whenever they had the
Transformers.
racist ones, that's when I was like, fuck it.
That was just the ice on the cake. I just felt like the whole
Actually,
plot. It was.
I enjoyed that one.
Just
I was
very
laughing the whole
subpar.
time. Them little niggas. That shit was funny.
The actually is the first one's good. The second one's shit. The third
Caesar.
one's shit. The fourth one, Mark Wahlberg, is all right.
Keep playing with that goddamn cord. Ain't nobody looking.
Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell. Batman and Robin with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
You know what? It was a bad movie, but back when it came out when I was young, like in middle school, I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it because you were in middle school.
'Cause I was little.
Go watch that shit now.
Now,
You be like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
shit.
argue. With
Like,
you.
I can-
It is pretty bad.
I can still watch the first three of that Batman trilogy, but whenever you put that bitch on, you're like, oh my god.
I feel like as bad as it was, Uma Thurman did play a good role.
Oh, the third one was hot.
Yeah, Uma Thurman did the thing. in that one.
I feel like all too fast.
Too Fast, Too
Yeah,
Furious
I'm
was awful.
Sister Act 2.
But-
I can't remember Sister
What?
Act 2.
Sister Act 2 was
That was the
actually
better one.
was better than Sister
Yeah.
Act 1. Yeah, Sister Act 2 was the better one.
Because there wasn't
Said-
that 3? Wasn't that 3?
They might have been, but I know.
Two's
Sister
always
Act-
the one people talk about. Two's
That's the one
with
with the church.
Lauren.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lauren,
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I said the church, fucking nuns.
Sister Act had a Batman. Yeah, they did have nipples.
Yeah, terrible.
I do remember.
But Cedric, worse than Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift. That was an awful fucking scene.
Cause Shad Moss was in it.
The nigga who don't claim to be a nigga.
Shad.
That happened.
Oh, we talking about Bow Wow. I was talking
Yeah.
about that.
That happened over the week.
Oh yeah, that did.
If anybody heard
But
about
nobody
that.
cares about him enough.
Wait, hold on. I have to ask my cousin Cedric because I remember
What
as
happened?
a kid. Cedric was a big fan of Bow Wow, not to call him out on the podcast.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
he called
No,
you
no,
out,
but
son.
wait. To his
You gotta be ashamed of that.
Damn.
wait.
son.
To his
He called you out, son!
to his defense, Cedric was at the age that kids listen to that kind of. That
Oh, he
rap.
said definitely. He ain't even run from it.
Yeah. He's a fan of like. I
Man,
mean, Bow Wow has
hey.
some good raps. They're written by Jay
Hey,
Z.
said, let that
I
be
wanna
the last
know-
time you admit that
I want
shit.
to know what said. I want to know what said.
He probably still got
about-
the CDs.
Hold on,
and
man.
shit.
Let me get that down. He doesn't have the CDs, man. Come on.
Say you still
I
got
want
the
to hear
CDs.
what said feels about Lil Bow Wow's comments.
What did he say? Tell me what he said.
He said he ain't black. He said
Yeah,
he
he said
mixed
he not
and
black.
he don't affiliate with. He said, pretty much it got off the topic of voting. He was like, everybody should get out and vote. He's like, well,
Yo.
I know people die for my right to vote, but I should,
This nigga Shad Moss has been trying to
First
inject
album,
himself in the conversation for the longest time. I remember he posted on, I want to say Instagram, he was like, man, people have been asking me to talk about the police because, nigga, nobody asked you.
Who asking him to talk
Nobody's
about it?
asking you to comment on it. We don't want you. We don't want Ja Rule. We don't want
Wait a
nobody.
minute.
Titanic too.
I was at Titanic too.
I don't even remember
That was fictional.
that. Obviously. Unless they made another Titanic.
That was the journey of the lifeboats.
Yeah. But getting back to Lil Bow Wow, his first album, you know what? He had some good singles when he first came out. I do remember they were they had, they were hype. It wasn't like necessarily good
You know what?
vibes.
He might have, but I never admit it.
I
Was
mean,
it
it was
First
it was year
Amendment, as it
2000
is?
raps. I mean,
Yeah, I never admit it.
year 2000 raps. That's what it was.
Like, so, it says age, it was a given, you know what I'm saying?
I need to go look up the plot for Titanic too.
Yeah, I gotta find that too, man. Titanic too.
Cues.
Say what you think. What you feel about his comments about not being black, though, and specifically whenever you get a chance.
Black people's like, cool. Hey,
You can,
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
"Hey,
You
over
can go.
there."
Hey, pick what you want.
You can go.
you over there with Stacey Dash? You cool?
Whatever bubble on a Scantron
Yeah.
you want to check, go check it. We cool.
Exactly. Thank you, Sid. That's my cuz right there. Talking about, yeah. 106 in Park. Exactly. Thank you.
And he's taking that black money.
Hey, he's taking that black
Yeah.
money. Signing them checks from JD, you was black as
I
hell.
said, you know, stay want to distance themselves from black culture. But they show as hell will take that black money
Yeah, man.
with no remorse.
I don't understand it, man.
Yeah.
I can see people not wanting to be called African American. They'd rather be called black and stuff like that. But don't be like, oh, I ain't black. Nigga, you dark as the ace of spades, nigga.
Yeah, you black.
You in here in the trench like us.
we can call you black or brown.
I know. I don't get it, man. That kind of shit, it does get me wrong.
Wow, I just read the plot of Titanic 2.
What is it?
So, on the 100th anniversary of the original voyage,
Right.
a luxury liner, Titanic 2, follows the path of his namesake. But when the tsunami hurls an iceberg into the new ship's
Oh, I
path,
gotta watch that.
the passengers and crews must fight to avoid a similar
I
fate.
am watching that shit this weekend. It's on Netflix. I am watching that.
That wasn't a true story, obviously.
No, but I am watching that shit. That sounds like some Sharknado.
First of all, hold on. First of all, the physics of it, the science.
A tsunami hurls an
is a
iceberg.
tsunamis are caused by what?
Earthquakes in the ocean.
Because I'm thinking, okay.
But a tsunami doesn't really do its damage until it starts getting closer to the shore because of the land rising.
It's the wavelength.
And
That's
Yeah,
the
but
tsunami.
now tsunamis
Call me
start.
stupid. Call me stupid, but there are no tsunamis in the Atlantic Ocean, are there?
No. That's another thing I was about to say, too.
No.
No.
The only thing that
Pacific
could
Ocean.
cause a
That's
tsunami
what
or
I'm saying.
a thing closer to it would be a major ice shelf breaking off and causing, but it's technically not a tsunami. It
had
would
to
be
be
just
like-
a big ass wave.
It'd be like a part of a glacier fell off from
Now-
like the Arctic side and like
It would make sense if there was a
Oh,
rogue.
yeah.
If it was a rogue wave, rogue waves happen.
yeah.
That's like a real thing that happens. And rogue waves in the middle of the ocean are like a legit threat because those are massive as shit. But
Yeah.
like a tsunami wave
Mhm.
has to be near land for it to really do its
Yeah,
damage.
dude, yeah.
Because like if you're out in the ocean in a tsunami, it just passes right underneath.
Yeah,
you.
because the tsunami's just the water rising, pretty much.
Yeah, it passes under you. It's
Yeah.
when it gets to land when it starts really doing its shit. So, I gotta watch
Pretty
it.
much.
I have
The
to. I
tsunami
gotta
blew
watch
an
it.
iceberg out of ship.
I gotta watch it. Like that literally might be what I watch tomorrow night or Saturday night because that sounds fucking awesome.
Because you love D movies.
I do. I'm like,
Hey.
it's 9:30. I'm like, maybe I could watch it
Hey.
tonight.
If y'all ever want to catch a bad movie, go watch Rubber.
Yeah.
You're responding to Karis?
The killer tire.
Yeah. Because Carrie said a classic bad movie that must be seen.
Yo, you gotta go
Are
see
you
Rubber.
asking? Or
Yeah, I see Rubber or
With-
Birdemic.
It's a
Birdemic.
serial killer tire, people.
Birdemic is awful.
I love Birdemic. Me and Kira are the only people who appreciate Birdemic.
No, because you wanted to like. I want to say you wanted to watch it again or something, or you wanted to watch the sequel, and I was like, okay, I know, I watched the first and I'm done.
No, I watched the sequel.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you wanted to watch it, like you wanted me to watch it with you, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Well, I know Kira wanted to watch the sequel.
Yeah, that night. Y'all wanted to watch it that night.
Oh, yeah.
But I was
I love
like,
that
nah, I
shit.
can't do it that night.
Yeah, we could get some drinks and watch Titanic 2 on Sunday.
That's what I want to do.
Yes, a serial killer tire.
Yeah, rubber.
Name Professor Two. You know what?
That's a bad sequel. That's a bad sequel.
It's a bad sequel.
That's a bad
I
sequel.
haven't
Which one was
seen
that
it.
Professor
I
Two?
haven't seen it in a while. Honestly.
With Janet Jackson.
It is the one with Janet Jackson. Yo.
That one wasn't horrible.
Hey, which Look Who's Talking is better?
2.
Two?
Yeah.
Look who's talking too. Yeah, I believe so.
I can't remember that shit. I haven't seen it.
Y'all don't like Look Who's Talking now?
That's the third one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Travolta was the man.
Yeah. You been thinking of the plots of some of these movies back in the day? Like, me and my friends talk about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And then, you know, they have it again. Like, who allows him to keep playing with shit
Yeah.
after that shit happened? You tearing that lab the fuck down.
Oh, man.
I can't think. I'm trying to think of any other ones. I know a lot of people hated Next Friday, but I loved it.
Next Friday wasn't good.
It wasn't as obviously it's not as good as the first one,
But
but
Friday After Next is even worse, though.
Yeah.
Friday
yes,
the
I
next.
give you that. But Next Friday, but when Mike Epps came up in there,
Mike Evans was dope.
he was hilarious.
He was dope as Day.
Hilarious. in
Yeah.
the fucking movie. I love
I'm not
Next
one of
Friday.
those that hate Next Friday like that, but I know it's just not as good as Friday. But Friday After Next is awful, but Mike Epps is hilarious. Mike Epps is hilarious in
It's
both.
X-Men, yeah. X-Men.
I don't like any movie that tries to
X-Men 3, yeah.
occur around Christmas, with the exception of the Die Hards and what was the other shit? The National Anthem. Other than that, I don't like movies that
Yeah.
embrace Christmas.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Although this movie that's coming out this year, I've seen the trailer for it. It's called Office Christmas Party. That shit looks funny.
The movie where the kids put the parents in the basement.
It's gotta be white leads.
Hmm?
I don't know. It sounds like something white kids would do.
The first thing that came
Not
to my
being
mind
racist.
was Freaky Friday.
I'm being racist.
Hey,
No, I don't agree with that. Really, I don't agree with that.
Beverly Hills Cops 3.
I loved all the Beverly Hills Cops.
Which one was
No,
that
Beverly
was
Hills
the
Cop
one-
3 was when he was on the
Was
amusement
that
park. That's an
the
awful
musical
fucking
park?
movie. Yes. That's an awful movie.
Hey, I ain't gonna say all.
That's
I
bad.
like it. I like it.
It ain't as good as the first two.
Horrible
It ain't
as
as
a
good as the first
stretch.
two. I like it.
It's not as good as the first two, but it's
Like, I
horrible.
still watch it.
Nah, it's pretty horrible.
Nah, man, that's
Nah, it's pretty horrible.
To
You,
be
I,
honest with you, if I
really,
see
I
you
agree.
with Beverly Hills on there, I'll stop and watch them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that whole trilogy.
Hey, what do y'all think about Chris Rock saying Mike Epps is funnier than him?
You said who?
Chris Rock saying Mike Epps is a better comedian than him.
Here's what I
Oh.
think.
That's him being humble.
Oh,
That's
I would say he's a better comedic actor.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's better at movies.
He's
Right,
Paul Ryan.
But it's
Doing it
stand
'cause- like
Chris Rock stand
Mike Epps has gotten
Yeah.
better at stand-up. I remember the first Mike Epps stand-up I saw, and I think I saw it with Carrie. Shit was terrible, but he's gotten better from what I've heard. I've still not watched it, but from what I've heard, he's gotten better. He's now. I never thought he could get past the supporting role, but now obviously he's doing leads. But stand-up wise, Chris Rock kills it. He's my favorite stand-up comedian, so maybe I'm
I
biased.
watched, Larry. I've watched a bit of Mike's Epps stuff, and I'm just like, I'll cut it off like halfway. I'm just like,
Yeah, I tried to watch it with Mike Epps.
I watched
stand
that
up.
new
I would
Chris
say I'll
Tucker
set
too.
it off.
Chris Tucker, I'm not even that big.
I'm
His
about to
old
say-
shit, yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
the newest
Chris
one.
Tucker's
And
old stand-up.
even his
I'm talking
old
about-
shit.
Hold on,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
his old stand-ups ain't that good.
You talking about Def Jam
His
or
old stuff. Is,
Yeah.
the Def Jam shit.
Chris Tucker stand-up ain't even that good. His old stuff.
I like his old stuff.
I mean,
He
I'm
doesn't have that
not
same
saying
energy,
he's
I
bad.
guess.
I'm not saying he's bad. It's just then like you could tell that with old age and not doing it, he just got so much worse.
Yeah.
Like it's stand up is one of those jobs you got to keep doing.
That's why Chris Rock is lasting a life.
Yeah.
You know, Martin took a break. Chris
But that's why people love Run Tell That, but that's why Run Tell That isn't that good.
Yeah, I loved Run Tell That.
Yeah, and I like it too, but it ain't as good as You So Crazy.
I didn't see that
No.
part.
Because You So Crazy is super raw. Run Tell That was like after the whole
But-
waving my gun and traffic
Run Tell That
shit.
was-
But see, that's what it's not.
Run Tell That was a classic.
I like Run Tell That.
Let me finish my point.
Okay, go ahead.
What it is like you took a break from stand up comedy, and it's like stand up comedy is one of those things you got to constantly do to stay good at, and he was not doing it, and that's why Run Tell That is not as good as some of his earlier
His
stand
older
up,
stuff.
and that's why I will gladly say it's not a classic. You So Crazy is a classic. Run Tell That is not.
Teachers on. I'm not gonna say the first Run Tell That was better than the first, but there was some like great lines.
I can see
Yeah.
Run Tell That being a classic.
Yeah, Run Tell That was
I ain't
great.
putting-
I saw Run
It's
Tell
in
That
higher echelon.
17 years old, and I laughed my fucking ass off. But you
Yeah.
know what's funny? My girlfriend at the time didn't like it. So
I
I understand when people say they don't like it, but that was some great
How
some
about,
great
I
Martin
still
stand-up.
think my favorite one might be I Might Need Security in Jamie Foxx.
That
shit
is a good one.
fucking
But you know what? The difference about Jamie Foxx was still consistently doing stand-up comedy. That's why that one was so good. Like I wouldn't even say he wouldn't be good now because he's still a performer. Like I don't know how much he does concerts, but I know he still gets up and like he'll get up and sing and get up and do stand-up. So I mean, he's still probably all right. But it's a muscle you got to work. And that stand-up muscle.
Kerry said he's going to see Bill Burr live in September.
Bill Burr is great because he constantly works.
I'm not a Bill Burr fan.
Bill Burr
Bill
just
Burr.
like
Bill Burr just sounds like an angry ass dude that yells all the time.
Bill Burr's a great.
I like
person.
Bill Burr, but sometimes I don't like him on his podcast. I'm like, fucking Bill Burr, stop being an old, stubborn guy.
Yeah, but
Bill Burr has awesome delivery. That's all
Bill
that matters.
Burr is also like
He also
like
like that's
He has
it.
funny perspective. I saw that today, that headline.
Yeah.
But Bill Burr's got great perspective on things.
Yeah, his delivery. Is just-
Bill Burr reminds me of this, like, yeah, it's like,
He's not Louis Black.
He
Louis
is
Black
fucking
is like
great.
a angry white man. But Louis Black is great.
the thing
Wait,
about
Griffin have a stand up?
He did it recently at the
I
Laugh
didn't know
Factory.
yeah, I want to see it.
I just saw it on ESPN today.
Damn. Okay.
But
Bill Burr is still like top 5 right now.
I don't know, I can't really fuck with
I'm
him.
not gonna
Fuck
He's
that.
good.
He got
You know,
some-
like that spread?
Bill Burr got some of his best
Yeah.
specials out. He's every 2 years he releases a special and it'd be like some of the best shit out.
Like-
Delirious is classic.
I don't know if it's like
Well,
his voice
Delirious
or
and all
what.
that.
Well, his voice makes things funny, but he's got a good perspective. But like I said, Bill Burr, at least from his podcast, is just, like I said, he's just a guy that just doesn't get technology and modern day shit. He's so stuck in like the 60s and 70s.
Oh, that's his
I
podcast.
disagree.
I'm talking about like his stand
I
up.
disagree, Kerry. I think Raw was a little bit better than
Which one was he in the red?
That was
Raw.
that was Delirious. Delirious he was in the red.
No, Raw
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in the red.
No, Delirious he was in the red. Raw he's in the purple.
You sure?
I'm sure. I got the DVDs in the back.
Look up at Nevin's right.
I got the
now.
DVDs in the back. How much you want to put? I put some money on
You
it.
want to put a shot on it? Shot
I'll-
Captain Morgan on it?
I'll put a shot of Captain Morgan on it.
All right, so
And $20.
shot, everybody goes down the thing.
And
I
$20.
say
I
raw
say
is
raw.
red. Raw, I
Delirious
say raw is
raw.
red.
Raw
Delirious-
red.
Delirious
Wait, who
was
says
red.
Raw was red?
Raw was purple.
Huh?
I know it.
Raw was
Because
red.
Mr. Fuck You Man,
Delirious
that was
purple.
All right,
fucking raw.
look it up.
That was
Look it
raw.
up.
Look
Like
it
Raw's
up.
red.
You can take a shot. I know it. I got the DVDs in the back, John. Yeah, take my word on stuff like this. I'm sure. take my word for it.
I can just look at the cover.
Nah. It was the cover. You're right. Thank you, Larry.
Delirious, he was in the red leather thing. Like
And
purple
Raw,
on
he was in
raw.
purple. Yeah.
All right, I'll take a shot.
I got it.
My lovely fiance, could you please pour me a shot if possible?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, my love.
Well, there one he was in the red.
Fuck
I
you,
like that's
Eddie.
the one I like.
Fuck
Won't
you.
have.
Won't
Yeah,
have,
shot glass?
Eddie.
I know what's coming to me.
Shot glass over there.
The one the
Raw was funnier than me. I feel like Raw just had more quotables. Delirious was classic too.
I'll take that
I
shot
hate-
probably.
I hate it when Eddie
Wait.
turned family
Let's take
man.
a
No,
shot.
this is my question for you. All right, you already explained. Why don't you like Bill Burr? Because he yells.
I don't know. Every time I listen to him, he just come off as an angry dude talking about shit that got on his nerves.
That's his style, though.
Yeah, and I can't knock his style.
That's his
But
style.
I don't know. I like storytellers more than he comes off more as a complainer. I kind of like storytellers.
But what
the
does
left, so you
what does
should do
Cat
something
Williams
for the
come off
shot.
as to you?
Megan says we should do something for another shot because there's a little bit left. Did me?
Goody
feel
goo
that
goo.
problem?
That was
Yeah.
hilarious, wasn't it?
We got a problem.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Cat
Goody
Williams. Cat Williams like
What?
yelled stories.
What
I
the
don't know. He's
fuck?
still more of a storyteller. To me, Cat Williams still more of a storyteller.
Bill Cosby's a
For a little
storyteller.
tink tink.
But Bill Cosby got stories to tell because that nigga done a lot.
Yeah.
I
You
love
know what I mean.
the old Bill Cosby. I got those late, but I love
Did you listen to Adults Only yet?
I think that's the one I watched.
Nigga, you
I-
love that shit.
I
Those
really
always
need
fucking
to
amazing.
go listen to like some old Red Fox. Like Rich
I never
Pryor is
watched,
fucking hilarious.
If you could only watch, that's a good question.
I want to say Sunset. Whichever one he told the story about.
Sunset Strip is my shit.
We're
I-
talking movies though.
Oh, movies.
Oh, they had some movies.
My favorite- I'm
The
gonna-
Wiz. I don't know.
Sunset Strip is a movie.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and say mine. My favorite shit. Which Way Is Up? I got that shit in the back. That's my favorite shit. It was the one where it had like a lot of political shit in it too. But he came home and found that his wife was sleeping with the preacher and shit.
You
And
wanna
this
know
one-
my
yo,
fucking favorite Rich Pryor movie was the toy.
That was a
Name
good
it,
one.
Tori?
The toy. You ever
Mhm.
see that shit? Where he got paid to be that kid's play toy?
Yeah.
That shit's fucking hilarious. There's
Nah,
no
Bruce
piranhas
Willis.
in here.
Brewster's Millions was pretty good too.
And Hear No Evil, See No Evil was funny.
Oh God, yeah. Actually, I might have to take that one back.
That shit was funny.
Yeah. Just, as soon as you said it, I was like, yeah. That one was
I'm
funny.
sorry, my friend's a killer.
That's what I am.
Blind trying to fight somebody.
Yo, Gene Wilder did his thing too with that fucking.
Gene Wilder is underrated. Gene
Yeah.
Wilder's fucking amazing. Like in Blazing Saddles, awesome. Fucking Willy Wonka, like I don't know why we don't celebrate Gene Wilder more. Gene Wilder is a G.
There's some people, he's like, why they go this unnoticed?
Gene Wilder, you gotta watch.
I mean, it's older days, you know.
Gene Wilder, what's a really funny movie? What's that fucking movie called with Gene Wilder? I'll give me just a second. I'll tell you what's really fucking funny. With Gene Wilder. I keep
Yeah.
talking about.
Well, Superman 3 was the funny
Yeah.
Superman, right? Or was it 2? Wasn't there a funny Superman where it was just like they put jokes in it and shit? There was one Superman I watched and I was like, yo, this is funny. Has Superman always been funny? It was an old one. I don't remember which one it was.
The
Superman 3.
producers
Superman 3 is best.
You like the producers?
The
The original one.
with Gene Wilder. Yes, because it's like the shit's so funny because it's like they're trying to like scam these people out of like these this Broadway show, and the way they do it is like you get people to invest in it, and so if it tanks, you know, you can keep all the money. They explain it better in the movie or whatever. So they basically made this this movie about
Is that
this
what
play
that
about
song
Hitler
is?
called
I
Springtime.
thought you let
for
one
Hitler.
go.
Yeah.
I was thinking about seeing it.
That shit
Is
was
that
funny.
what that smell is? I thought you let one go. Well, thank you for your courtesy. Niggas ended up in the damn dumpster pile. Oh, man. I don't think I have that one.
Blazing Saddles is on my shit. I might have to make this a weekend of just watching some classic stuff.
Put that out the window if you had Titanic too, then you was asking some classic shit and some shit.
Yeah, I can do that. I can totally do that.
Yeah. I think, like, I was talking to somebody today. I think I'm done watching any more Superman, Spider-Man remakes. Like, I just think I'm done. I'm tired of them. I don't
Yes.
need to see these
Yes.
stories rebooted again and again.
That's a very reasonable assessment. Warner Brothers.
I want to see that gay Superman. That's when I watch Superman again. When he's gay, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, saving the world,
They gotta do something just
flying."
completely different to get me back in, because
They need to
But
get
what about-
Christopher
what
Nolan
about-
on fucking deck
What
and
about
pay that man.
what about I'll tell you why that's wrong too.
Yeah.
Say it. What about something like this new Spider-Man that's coming out next year? It's not starting over. It's just the Spider-Man you saw in Civil War. They're just picking up there and going forward.
He has his own movie.
I think I'm just,
Yeah. No, because you say you don't want to see the stories being told over again. I get, like, I don't want to see nobody wants to, like, all the
See the
fanboys,
origin.
nobody wants to see the origin story told over again either. But,
They bring the shot.
but like, just the Spider-Man movie in general, you're just like, I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah, I feel like it. I don't know. Like the trailer has to be something special. But I don't know.
Did you see Civil War?
Yeah.
Did you like Spider-Man there?
He was cool in it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically going to be the same.
Yeah.
Picking up from
He was
Game
better than
Boy.
past Spider-Mans.
Yeah. So, and then why I say Christopher Nolan is actually a consulting producer on all the DC movies. That's why I feel like they have him on deck, and they still ain't doing shit. And actually, as much as I love the Dark Knight trilogy, he actually kind of fucked it up.
Where at?
In the fact that he made Batman too real. He made that world too real.
But that's what was hot. That shit was hot in the streets.
Yeah, but
What DC movie is better than that?
no, and I'm not saying it like
You
it
know what
was
I'm saying?
great. I love like that's my favorite Batman trilogy. But it's like you basically negate half your villains if you make them too real.
I mean, real in the sense of,
Like Bane is supposed to go get crazy strong after he uses Venom. They just had this nigga that could fight. Like that's all he was. Ra's al Ghul is supposed to be immortal. All he was a guy that pretended to be somebody else and being like, I was really Ra's al Ghul, not that nigga that died over there. Like that's what he did. Like he didn't make it. Like he took some of the
it was
supernatural out of it.
humanized everybody.
Yeah, that's the only thing that was kind of like.
I mean, it's a gift and a curse, I guess. You know, it's just a good perspective.
Yeah, it's my dog.
Yep.
The squeaky toy, that is
Yeah,
Caesar.
it's Caesar.
Caesar making this,
Trying to
debut
get,
on the
trying to get
podcast.
attention.
This is him communicating through Morse code on the podcast. So for all you Morse code ham radio guys out there, tell me what he was saying.
So, any emails this week?
Yes, we did.
I see. We at the hour mark.
Yep.
Our 20 mark.
Yep. Well, we have such a good conversation. So the first one comes from, and by the way, you can always write into greenbenchproductions@gmail.com. Put podcast in the subject. The first one comes from the other Jamal. What's up, Green Bench? I'm writing this email using Siri, so excuse any grammatical errors. I just want to give you guys a shout out and let you know that I appreciate
Nigga,
the
you
podcast.
2 hands free?
Huh?
You say you write the email using Siri, 2 hands free?
I know, right?
It's like, nah, I gotta touch shit. Hey Siri, dictate this.
I want you guys to know that I appreciate the podcast. I consume a lot of content via podcast on a weekly basis based off of my job. And lately, so many of my podcasts have been so heavy, so redundant to the point where I don't want to listen to them anymore. But I appreciate you guys because y'all always keep it light for the most part. It's always humorous, always entertaining. So big ups to y'all for being unique. You appreciate what you. Come on, Siri's getting this shit wrong. I appreciate what you guys do. Look forward to hearing a cast every single Friday morning. Also, if you checked out the trailers that came out of the recent Comic-Con, were there any that got you guys geeked up?
No, not even Doctor Strange. You know,
What?
Like I said, I'm a Marvel guy.
You don't like Doctor Strange shit?
Whoa, hold on. They're talking about the trailer?
The trailer. You didn't like.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's just it didn't get me excited.
Really? I was.
It was a nice
I
trailer.
was like,
Jamal got wet.
yeah.
I mean,
My balls got moist.
How's
It's
your balls getting moist?
It was been the whole damn.
I mean that world business shit was
Building
dope,
shit.
but I mean they didn't show me anything that made me go, oh fuck, I need to be in the theater tomorrow. It looked a lot like Inception.
I'll take your word on it.
If
I mean,
Inception didn't come out, I'd probably be more excited.
I was impressed. Let me put it that way. I was impressed.
If Inception didn't come out, I'd probably. You know, there's a lot of dope shit in the trailer. It's just I wasn't excited.
What's up, B. Moore? Welcome to the podcast. It's funny, we're actually wrapping it up, but welcome to it.
Yep.
And then as far as Justice League trailer, they didn't show anything worth really caring about. They just kind of was like, hey, here's some characters in costume. Get excited. And it was like, all right, cool. That's nice.
You can't fuck up the Justice League, man. 'Cause that's the one cartoon, the old one, that I really like. And oddly enough, I like the Wonder Twins because they never got enough shine. But then when I think about it, I would never watch a Wonder Twins movie.
No.
That should be so fucking boring.
Absolutely not.
Or Apache Chief. I don't want to see that nigga at all.
I would rather see-
Ant-Man is the limit of big and small. Apache Chief, that shit's gonna be a racist ass movie.
Hey, they should come out with a live action ambiguously gay duo.
Now SNL should do that.
No,
That's
that's
a
on
great-
serious.
Yeah, like
That,
that. That's
that
a
was
great.
some of their funniest shit.
Yeah, the ambiguously gay.
Duo.
That was the only email that I got on my Gmail. So, but shout out
Wonder Woman was alright.
Shout out to Tia for sending us the Hawaiian care package. Which honestly, if we do it again, now we can do it live and you can see us doing it.
She is in an Australian
Oh, Australian.
care
Yeah.
package. She asked if we want any Hawaiian favors thrown in there as well.
Mhm.
Wow, John, way to read the tweets. Told y'all John don't care.
Hey,
man.
Let me tell you about Lewis. Lewis forgot the password to his original Twitter account and had to make a new one. And this nigga has like 8 different social media names.
Yeah, get your social media life together, Lewis.
Yeah,
I will
man.
agree with that.
I don't want to be the same across all platforms.
You
Fuck
should.
that.
That's
You gotta
smart.
work. You gotta work to follow me.
No, the internet, people don't work. That's why we don't Google shit. That's why I don't read things.
At least you have your real name attached to all your profiles, so that people can at least search your real name.
No.
See,
Yeah, I know DC's probably gonna fuck up the Justice League because DC, I don't know what it is. If it's a lack of vision or what, but
It's the
just like
executives going in and micromanaging.
I think
What I
Larry said this earlier, but they did bring Jeff Johns on to be like a consultant on further movies. He's basically like the writer and like he's the brain power behind most of the comics in their good years. So hopefully the movies will start getting better after the Suicide Squad. And if Wonder Woman's bad, hopefully after that.
all right. Well, since we are
There's a lot of these poop emojis coming.
I know, right?
DC is doo-doo except for Dark Knight.
All right. Well, since we are past the hour mark, we're gonna start wrapping this podcast up. I have to figure out. I guess I'll end the live stream first before I end the actual podcast audio. But Grimace Podcast if you want to watch it live, it's every single Thursday at various times. Sometimes it's early enough for the people on the East Coast to watch it. Sometimes it's extremely late. I think we've done it as late as 1 a.m. before.
We have done it later.
Yeah. So if you want to watch the live
She did
podcast,
Donald Trump.
just turn your notifications on for the YouTube app, and you will see it whenever we do it. Hopefully, we can consistently do it early enough. But if not, you can always catch it every single Friday on iTunes and Podbean.com. And you can always write into the show at greenbushproductions@gmail.com. And for those of you who want to watch the live one, you can go to the youtube.com/greenbush TV channel. And that is where it'll be live. So if you subscribe to it, it should show up on your main page. If not, you can just go to the page on Thursday and just wait for it to pop up. So that's how that's working. Hey, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's
Yeah,
get a little
man, a lot
chat
of people-
conversation going on.
Thank you for the people who came through.
All right, y'all.
We hope to build this audience up. I know there's like every single week I always look at the numbers, and the numbers are pretty good. So for those of you who are just lurkers, listen to the podcast and never write again. You can watch the podcast live and lurk.
And then never write in. Hey.
So we're probably gonna shoot for what? To Thursday nights, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be Thursday nights, like I said, at various times. But like I said, turn
Yeah.
your notifications on. You'll get it. And if you don't feel like staying up too late, you can always catch it on iTunes and Podbean.com, like I said. And greenbushproductions@gmail.com, and say it again. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream so I can wrap up the actual thing. But appreciate you guys tuning in to the live stream, and we will catch you guys